Hi, everybody. I'm Sergeant Moore. I'm an active duty Air Force recruiter in South Burlington, Vermont. I've been in for roughly 15 and a half years. Prior to being a recruiter, I was a munitions systems technician. Big fancy word for saying I dealt with explosives and aircraft weapon systems. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my Air Force story. I have a military history throughout my family. I've got people that have served in pretty much every branch. My dad did 8 years active Army, so um, in middle school, I got to thinking about kind of like what I was going to want to do and everything because I came from a poor background to where, like, during middle school, I lived in a 30-foot camp trailer with three other people, slept on the floor every night in a sleeping bag, and that went on for 2.5 years. Getting into high school, I started to see the Air Force recruiter and the other military guys coming in. So it kind of really made me look and kind of see, what do I want to do? Do I want to stay where I was at and potentially either log in the woods or work in the mill? Or I was going to have to move to go to school because there wasn't any colleges near me. Or I could join the military of some sort and um, get all of that paid for me. So really, I chose the Air Force after looking at the Air Force and the Navy. I wasn't really keen on the Marines, and my dad was like, "You're not doing Navy ever." So, so I settled with the Air Force. Major reasons why was education benefits. The recruiter I had talked up the community college Air Force a lot because it was an automatic college credits for us. So why wouldn't somebody take that? So I enlisted my senior year of high school in January, and I was in a delayed enlistment program for roughly 9 months before I left for basic training. After basic training in tech school, I went to my first duty assignment, which was Mountain Home Air Force Base, Idaho. I spent total roughly about 6 years there. Mountain Home, Idaho is where I actually met my beautiful wife, Carrie. Um, so we spent 6 years there, got to see the sights of Idaho, up in the mountains, out to some of the national parks out there. And then from there, we got an assignment to go to Travis Air Force Base, California. Um, we spent roughly about 7 years out there. While we are out there, we got to go out to the Sequoia Redwood National Forest. Spent a couple of weeks out in Santa Cruz. A couple of free camping trips that I got through a program just because I was military and I came back off of a deployment. So we got to see the sights down there and see San Francisco, Sacramento, and quite a few other things around there. While I was there, that's when I got selected to be a recruiter. Coming out to recruiting, we had 78 different locations to choose from. South Burlington was my number one choice to come to. My wife had always wanted to come to Vermont, and she really wanted to have seasons again with the snow and everything. So we kind of made a decision to come out here, and you know, this is where we're at now. Um, got another roughly 18 months or so out here before we're off to the next location to see what adventures await us out there. I challenge any of you out there thinking about trying to figure out what you're going to do. Look into the Air Force. Look up the information, the details, the facts. Talk to other people who are in. There's blogs, there's vlogs, there's everything out there that has the information. Check fact it, make sure that you're getting the correct information, and ultimately make the best choice that's for you. So I hope to see some of you guys come in here and ask me the questions. I'm going to be truthful and honest and upfront with you. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Good night.